So the prosperity gospel is, in essence, a perversion of the true gospel. Biblically speaking, God designed the church for the primary purpose of displaying His glory by gathering this redeemed community of individuals to live out their lives in this transformed fashion, empowered by the gospel. So their lives are now characterized with love, a peculiar, unique love, right? But what you find in the scriptures is that the church is also organized in very specific ways for the purpose of protecting that gospel, so that that church is not only existing for the purposes of displaying the gospel, but also proclaiming the gospel and guarding the gospel. So you have 1 Timothy 3:14 going on to 16, and the church is described as a pillar and buttress of the truth. And Paul is saying, these things I'm writing to you so that if I'm delayed, right, to come, you might know how one ought to conduct himself in the church of the living God, which is the pillar and buttress of truth. Why the local church is the antidote to the prosperity gospel is because if you had a church that understood what the truth was, right, and called upon itself qualified elders, as instructed in the scripture. So you have in Titus, not only qualified in how they live their lives, but also have a firm grasp, right, on what the truth is, so that they're able to basically rebuke those who teach any false doctrine. You had churches like that, churches that were able to care for their members, equip their members well. So you have Ephesians 4, that you're given elders who proclaim the word so as to equip the saints, so that they can grow up and become mature, so that when false doctrine comes, like the prosperity gospel, those members are not tossed to and fro. If you had healthy churches, the prosperity gospel would be rebutted. So that I don't think God has designed the prosperity gospel to be challenged primarily from books we write, right, or conferences we hold. I think the way God has designed God's truth to be defended is through local churches that are filled with believers who know the truth, who have elders who are teaching them the truth, and they have means and mechanisms with the authority given to the church to rebut those who teach something that's false. So we don't get our primary learning from blogs and tweets in the church. If someone preaches a false thing, very much as Timothy was left in Ephesus, right, to rebuke those who are teaching other things, right, in the church, you have clear authority to push back on that. So if Africa was populated with healthy churches that understood the gospel, the prosperity gospel would not be wrecking Africa the way it is now.